for lunch. When supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun. Supper time's a crunch. Only an area to Planet Pizza. Space for Planet Pizza.
Premier Movement. Move better, perform better, live better. Premier Movement is personal training redefined. Using group classes that demand accountability, action, and results. Visit premiermovementnd.com to learn how you can change your life today. While you're there, you can also see how to sign up for your first workout for free. premiermovementnd.com.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Pro Style Production Live Events specializes in making your event fun with a professional touch, whether it's a wedding, reunion, or party. Pro Style Productions event management takes the stress out of your event so you can sit back and enjoy. Contact Ben Barr from Pro Style Production today to discuss your event or visit prostyleproduction.com. Pro Style Production Live Events. Let the pros handle it.
Hi, my name is Marshall Knott. I'm the manager of the UPS store here in Minot. I've had many customers express being frustrated with the P.O. box they once had. They didn't realize they couldn't have packages delivered to their P.O. box. It's why they now have a personal mailbox here at the UPS store. We'll accept the packages for you, and you can pick them up when it's best for you. For a more efficient business, visit us at the UPS store. We're at 1940 South Broadway or online at theupsstore.com.
Minot Hockey Boosters has one mission: to inspire teamwork, pride, and life lessons in the lives of all our members. Hockey is more than a sport, it's a way of life. The benefits of playing hockey from a young age last a lifetime. Visit minothockey.com for more information or to get signed up in the Learn to Play program today. Minot Hockey Boosters. The strength of the pack is the wolf. The strength of the wolf is the pack.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
18 seconds. You see the clock. Lewis. Manson. Now Lewis inside. Turnaround. Can't get it. Williams. Offensive board and scores! With 7 seconds to go. We're tied at 46. Paul Williams may have missed a couple of opportunities at the midway point of this quarter, but he has scored 5 straight for Minot.
Hustle, determination, the sheer will to win. It's time for high school basketball on the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network. This presentation on the Pro Style Production Network has been made possible by Homesteaders, the UPS Store, Buffalo Wild Wings, IMM, Vibeto Orthodontics, Qdoba, Shields, Premier Movement, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, 701 Realty, Bremer Bank. This presentation is also brought to you by Minot's Finest Collision Center, Soltis Sportswear, First Western Bank and Trust, Pro Style Production, First International Bank, and Pro Style Production Live Events. Now let's go to the hardwood. For the Planet Pizza Countdown to Tip-Off, here's the voice of the Pro Style Production Network, Nick Holberg.
The number 3 spot in the WDA is up for grabs as we get geared up for tournament time And tonight there's a big matchup inside of the campus at Magic City here in Minot, North Dakota for high school basketball in the West Region. Good evening and welcome into the Planet Pizza pregame show. Planet Pizza, the area's ultimate party location. School parties, team parties, birthday parties, and so much more. They truly are out of this world. They bring you tonight's pregame show for this West Region affair tonight that features the visiting Bismarck Century Patriots coming in at 11-8 in the West, 11-9 overall. They take on the home team, the Minot High Magicians, at 13-6 in the West and 14-6 for a mark overall on the year. Good evening, I'm Nick Holberg. Thanks for joining us here on the PSP Network for high school basketball from the Magic City. It is promised to be a good one here tonight as Century of Minot High gets set to lock horns. When you look at the standings inside of the WDA, there's 7 teams that can get the job done on any given night. Jamestown's the favorite. They've locked in the top seed in the West Region. They're the number 1 seed heading into the WDA tournament with their impressive record on the year of 16-3 in conference play. The Blue Jays have an X in front of their name. That means they've locked down the WDA title. Bismarck High is going to finish in second. They're 15-4 on the year. Then you've got Mandan at 13-6 and Minot High at 13-6. Minot High does have the tiebreaker in the season with the win in the last ball game that they had against them. So Minot High is going to end up with the number 3 seed regardless of what happens here tonight. But you want to get the momentum rolling. You want to get the motors turning for tournament time. Then when you look down the stats a little bit further down the sheet, you see Bismarck Century at number 5 with Dickinson and Legacy. They all have an 11-8 mark on the year. A win for Century means that they could end up in the top 5 here tonight. So this game, so much more important for Century than it is for Minot High, and we know it's going to be a dogfight as it always is between these two teams. If Century doesn't get a win here tonight, they can end up anywhere between positions 5 and 7. Top 5 for the WDA, as we know, are so important. It's going to be a big one tonight. 2 of the best players in the West Region are going to go toe-to-toe tonight. Cade Feeney from Bismarck Century, averaging 21 points per game. He goes against Jackson Gunville, who averages 25 points per game. Those two have been around the block for a while and well-known names inside of WDA basketball. They're going to go toe-to-toe here in this ball game at Magic City campus. It's senior night for the Magi. When we come back, we'll talk to the Minot High head coach, Dean Winchesky. We'll hear his thoughts heading into the matchup tonight. Minot High riding a 2-game win streak as they enter tonight's matchup here with the Patriots from Century. We'll hear from him next. This is Minot High Magicians basketball.
When supper time's a crunch, T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for fun.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Pro Style Production Live Events specializes in making your event fun with a professional touch, whether it's a wedding, reunion, or party. Pro Style Productions event management takes the stress out of your event so you can sit back and enjoy. Contact Ben Barr from Pro Style Production today to discuss your event or visit ProStyleProduction.com. Pro Style Production Live Events. Let the pros handle it.
It's time for the Planet Pizza pregame Coach's Corner. Get your game plan for laser tag in the largest laser tag playground in the region. Did we mention the cheesy, delicious, mouth-watering first bite of a Planet Pizza pizza? Now, here's the matchups insight with the Planet Pizza Coach's Corner.
It's the Planet Pizza Coach's Corner with Minot High head coach Dean Winchesky. Coach, first of all, thanks for some time here tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
Senior night for you guys in the final home game, regular season game of the year for the Magi, coming in on a 2-game winning streak. Touch on the play of the Magicians as of late and how you feel your ball team has been doing as of late.
Well, we've had stretches, even in some games we've lost, where we feel like we've played very well. And the problem is, in the games we've lost, we've fallen apart in the areas that we need to be more consistent, which is defending the ball and rebounding. And when we've done that for 36 minutes, we've given ourselves chances to win. So we got to come out tonight against a very good Century team and guard, get on the glass, and then play as a team. And that's kind of our thing offensively. If we've had to rely on Jackson too much, we've been really average. When we've been more balanced and people have touched the basketball, we've been pretty good.
Tonight you go against a kid in Cade Feeney that's fantastic, one of the best in the West region, if not the state. Touch on Cade a little bit and what the game plan is to shut him down here tonight.
Well, we got to keep the ball out of his hands. He's a very dynamic player, competitive. If you've been in the West at all over the last, I don't know how many years, you've seen him and his brother, and they're cut from the same cloth when it comes to how hard they work and the things they do. They're both, and Cade especially, has really developed his mid-range game. When he started a couple years ago, it was all deep shots, and he's become a complete basketball player. So we've got to really work hard to keep him out of the paint and do our best to limit his touches.
Century's a team that comes in with a 5-5 record in their last 10. Touch on this rivalry just a little bit and where it ranks in the WDA in your mind with Minot High and Century.
Well, selfishly, I think it's as good as any. I mean, Darren's built a tremendous program. We have tremendous pride in where we are as a program, and we've played some very big games, some exciting games over the past 5-6 years, and some very big games. And so it's been, it's been a good thing. I think our kids take pride in going out and competing against Century. Obviously the last 2 years, neither of us are happy with maybe where we are and where we're finishing, or we weren't where we were. And so now it's, it continues to be a battle between these two schools, and, it's one of those things that has become a fun thing. Darren and I have become pretty good friends over the last few years and enjoy the rivalry and competing against each other.
You guys get a win tonight. You take on the number 3 seed in West Region for North Dakota high school basketball. How big is that 3 seed heading into the WDA tournament?
To me, it's I don't know if the seedings matter, because there's 7 teams that are all really even in our league. The big thing is going in and playing better, and I think our last 2 games we've done that. In the areas we had to get better at. We had a really good showing down in Dickinson, who's a quality team, and beating them at home is a good win for us. And so now it's just a matter truly of us continuing to grow and putting together longer stretches of quality basketball. And so, win or lose tonight, we want to put 36 minutes together of quality basketball and get ourselves ready for the tournament. And we want to finish as high as we can. And if we get an opportunity to finish third, then we play whoever the 6 is. But it honestly, 1 through 7 and really 1 through 8 at the tournament, I don't know how much it matters.
The final game for the seniors that are on your roster here tonight. Touch on these guys that have played for you, some for the last 3 years, and guys that you're definitely going to miss next year. Touch on your seniors here tonight.
Well, they're tremendous young men. They put in a ton of time. We talked to them before the last game. I don't know if there's a group of seniors in the state that have put in more time. I'd like to see them if they put in more. The hours they put in the gym, the time in the weight room, the efforts they've given us, and like I said, they're great people. They're a blast to be around. They make the job fun to be here, and we just want to continue to get better and give them an opportunity to play at the state tournament, which unfortunately for us, the last couple of years, we've been like 5 points away from 3 1 year and 2 the next, and we're close to getting there. It's just a matter of getting over the hump, and we hope this group is the group that can take us there.
Best of luck against Century here tonight.
All right, thank you.
That's Dean Winchesky, the head coach of the Magi. When we come back to the Planet Pizza Countdown to tip-off, we'll dive further into the numbers. Century and Minot High tonight here on the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network. This is Minot High Magicians Basketball.
Store here in Minot. I've had many customers express being frustrated with the P.O. box they once had. They didn't realize they couldn't have packages delivered to their P.O. box. It's why they now have a personal mailbox here at the UPS store. We'll accept the packages for you, and you can pick them up when it's best for you. For a more efficient business, visit us at the UPS store. We're at 1940 South Broadway or online at theupsstore.com.
Minot Hockey Boosters has one mission: to inspire teamwork, pride, and life lessons in the lives of all our members. Hockey is more than a sport, it's a way of life. The benefits of playing hockey from a young age last a lifetime. Visit MinotHockey.com for more information or to get signed up in the Learn to Play program today. Minot Hockey Boosters. The strength of the pack is the wolf. The strength of the wolf is the pack.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Planet Pizza. Systems go for lunch. Frequent supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for fun. Planet Pizza. Planet Pizza.
Premier Movement. Move better, perform better, live better. Premier Movement is personal training redefined. Using group classes that demand accountability, action, and results. Visit PremierMovementND.com to learn how you can change your life today. While you're there, you can also see how to sign up for your first workout for free. PremierMovementND.com.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Pro Style Production Live Events specializes in making your event fun with a professional touch, whether it's a wedding, reunion, or party. Pro Style Productions event management takes the stress out of your event so you can sit back and enjoy. Contact Ben Barr from Pro Style Production today to discuss your event or visit ProStyleProduction.com. Pro Style Production Live Events. Let the pros handle it.
Senior night for the Magi tonight when they take on the Bismarck Century Patriots here in the Magic City. Welcome back to the Planet Pizza pregame show. Planet Pizza, the area's ultimate party location for school parties, team parties, birthday parties, and so much more. They truly are out of this world. Planet Pizza can be reached tonight at 701-852-1700. They've got the best pizza in the Magic City. It's been that way for over 20 years. Great crowd filing into the arena here tonight. We're celebrating all that are involved with Minot High Magicians basketball here tonight, as all the players are on the floor right now with their parents, all the cheerleaders, the staff, everybody is here tonight as Parents' Night continues on as we salute our seniors in this matchup here tonight. 7 of them for Minot High that will have their last game here on this home floor here this evening for the Magi, who look to improve to a record of 14-6 in the West region of the year, trying to hand Century their 9th region loss. Century comes in at 11-8 on the season. We talked about Cade Feeney. He leads the way for the Century Patriots. He shoots 74% from the charity stripe, 21 points per game. That's good enough for number 4 in the WDA. He's been good elsewhere on the floor as well. Second in the West region with 2.8 steals per contest, 2.8 assists on the year as well for an average, and he shoots 45%. He goes against Jackson Gunville, number 2 in the WDA, 25.8 points per game. Good enough again for second. The only one that he's behind is The young man from Jamestown that just continues to shoot the lights out of the gym, and that's Scumberg, 28.4 points per game. Krenz from Dickinson shoots 24.6 points in per game. Then you see Feeney followed by Wright from Dickinson with 20.5 per game. There's your top 5 in the WDA. Should be a good matchup tonight with these two teams. Minot High matched up with Century in Bismarck earlier this year. They won by a score of 65-57. That's the last time these two teams got together. Tonight is the last game of regular season play for the Magi, and they will do it on their home floor here tonight for senior night for this matchup against the Century Patriots. When we come back, the starting lineups of the national anthems will be taking place, and then we'll get set to tip it off here tonight. A West Region affair with the Patriots and Magi. This is Minot High Magicians basketball.
My name is Marshall Canot. I'm the manager of the UPS store here in Minot. I've had many customers express being frustrated with the P.O. box they once had. They didn't realize they couldn't have packages delivered to their P.O. box. It's why they now have a personal mailbox here at the UPS store. We'll accept the packages for you, and you can pick them up when it's best for you. For a more efficient business, visit us at the UPS store. We're at 1940 South Broadway or online at theupsstore.com.
Minot Hockey Boosters has one mission: to inspire teamwork, pride, and life lessons in the lives of all our members. Hockey is more than a sport, it's a way of life. The benefits of playing hockey from a young age last a lifetime. Visit minothockey.com for more information or to get signed up in the Learn to Play program today. Minot Hockey Boosters. The strength of the pack is the wolf. The strength of the wolf is the pack.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork and their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This presentation on the Pro Style Production Network has been made possible by Homesteaders, the UPS Store, Buffalo Wild Wings, IMM, Vibeto Orthodontics, Qdoba, Shields, Premier Movement, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, 701 Realty, Bremer Bank. This presentation is also brought to you by Minot's Finest Collision Center, Soltis Sportswear, First Western Bank and Trust, Pro Style Production, First International Bank, and Pro Style Production live events.
My name is Marshall Canot. I'm the manager of the UPS store here in Minot. I've had many customers express being frustrated with the P.O. box they once had. They didn't realize they couldn't have packages delivered to their P.O. box. It's why they now have a personal mailbox here at the UPS store. We'll accept the packages for you, and you can pick them up when it's best for you. For a more efficient business, visit us at the UPS store. We're at 1940 South Broadway or online at theupsstore.com.
Minot Hockey Boosters has one mission: to inspire teamwork, pride, and life lessons in the lives of all our members. Hockey is more than a sport, it's a way of life. The benefits of playing hockey from a young age last a lifetime. Visit minothockey.com for more information or to get signed up in the Learn to Play program today. Minot Hockey Boosters. The strength of the pack is the wolf. The strength of the wolf is the pack.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork and their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This presentation on the Pro Style Production Network has been made possible by Homesteaders, the UPS Store, Buffalo Wild Wings, IMM, Vibeto Orthodontics, Qdoba, Shields, Premier Movement, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, 701 Realty, Bremer Bank. This presentation is also brought to you by Minot's Finest Collision Center, Soltis Sportswear, First Western Bank and Trust, Pro Style Production, First International Bank, and Pro Style Production Live Events. Now let's get back to the hardwood. Here's the voice of the Pro Style Production Network, Nick Holber.
Planet Pizza pregame show for this West Region affair tonight. Bismarck Century and Minot High here at the Magic City Campus Gymnasium. It was family night and parent night for the seniors here tonight. Senior night for the Magi. Not only did they honor the 7 seniors, they brought the entire ball team out for the Magicians and the entire families of all of them. Everybody involved, the cheerleaders, everybody. We're going to have a late start. It's going to be about 7:45 at least before this one gets underway. The teams are back on the floor shooting. They have not had the anthem yet, so we'll have that coming for you in just a moment. Busy week for the Pro Style Production Broadcast Network this week. We're off to the state high school hockey tournament. Both of these schools have a team that qualified for the tournament. Minot High, the number 3 seed out of the West Region. Bismarck Century, the number 1 seed for boys high school hockey coming up this week. Join us tomorrow night on the PSP Network for the PSP Network preview show for the North Dakota State High School Hockey Tournament. We'll do that live from Fargo tomorrow night, and then we'll have the call of the Minot High matchup coming up on Thursday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll have the pregame show for you. Minot High takes on Fargo South. Bismarck Century takes on a Fargo Davies team that's the number 4 seed out east. It's going to be quite the state tournament. The West Region's got their hands full with the EDC in that matchup, that's for sure. Kind of like the WDA for high school basketball, the West Region is full of teams that are all good. Bismarck High, Century, Minot High, Jamestown. Here's how they stand right now. Jamestown's number 1, followed by Bismarck High on 2, then Mandan, then Minot, then Century, then Dickinson, then Legacy, then St. Mary's, followed by Williston, Turtle Mountain, and Watford City. Here's where it gets interesting. Century, Dickinson, and Legacy all have a record of 11-8 on the year. Minot High and Mandan share the record of 13-6. Minot High has the tiebreaker, so the Magi will be the 3 seed. Bismarck High will be the 2 seed. Jamestown will be the 1 seed. Mandan will be the 4 seed. Century wins tonight. They put themselves in a pretty good position to end up with that number 5 seed, which they look for, but you heard from Dean Winchesky. As Coach Winchesky said, that really doesn't matter. Colors are on the floor. We're going to step aside for the anthem. When we come back, we'll tip it off. Minot High and Century tonight here on the PSP Network. This is Minot High Magicians Basketball.
Systems go for lunch when supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for fun. Planet Pizza.
Premier Movement. Move better, perform better, live better. Premier Movement is personal training redefined. Using group classes that demand accountability, action, and results. Visit PremierMovementND.com to learn how you can change your life today. While you're there, you can also see how to sign up for your first workout for free. PremierMovementND.com.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Pro Style Production Live Events specializes in making your event fun with a professional touch, whether it's a wedding, reunion, or party. Pro Style Productions event management takes the stress out of your event so you can sit back and enjoy. Contact Ben Barr from Pro Style Production today to discuss your event or visit prostyleproduction.com. Pro Style Production Live Events. Let the pros handle it.
I'm the manager of the UPS store here in Minot. I've had many customers express being frustrated with the P.O. box they once had. They didn't realize they couldn't have packages delivered to their P.O. box. It's why they now have a personal mailbox here at the UPS store. We'll accept the packages for you and you can pick them up when it's best for you. For a more efficient business, visit us at the UPS store. We're at 1940 South Broadway or online at theupsstore.com.
Minot Hockey Boosters has one mission: to inspire teamwork, pride, and life lessons in the lives of all our members. Hockey is more than a sport, it's a way of life. The benefits of playing hockey from a young age last a lifetime. Visit minothockey.com for more information or to get signed up in the Learn to Play program today. Minot Hockey Boosters. The strength of the pack is the wolf. The strength of the wolf is the pack.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork and their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC. Equal housing.
This presentation on the Pro Style Production Network has been made possible by Homesteaders, the UPS Store, Buffalo Wild Wings, IMM, Vibeto Orthodontics, Qdoba, Shields, Premier Movement, Rouse Plumbing and Heating, 701 Realty, Bremer Bank. This presentation is also brought to you by Minot's Finest Collision Center, Soltis Sportswear, First Western Bank and Trust, Pro Style Production, First International Bank, and Pro Style Production Live Events.
Showtime from the Magic City. Jake Clemente on the mic. He's got the official introductions for the Magi, as this place is a jungle right now as we get geared up and ready for this West Region affair tonight. Bismarck Century and Minot High. Here's who Century rolls with tonight. Ian Eli averaging 12 points per game. Starts up front. The junior guard is 6'1". They also start Griffin Jensen. He's 6 feet tall and a senior. He's number 12. He averages 3.5 per game. Cody Sorensen's got 3.9 per game. He wears number 14. He starts up front. He's 6'2". Cade Feeney, we touched on him in the Planet Pizza pregame show. He's the real deal. He's an all-state selection, number 4 in the WDA. 6 feet tall. He's a senior. He averages 21 points per game. Andrew Langangs, the other starter, he's got some height at 6'5". He averages 1.6 points per game. He is a junior for the Bismarck Century Patriots. Minot High goes with Jackson Gunville, the 6'1" senior, averaging 25.8 points per game. Deontay Martinez, 5'8" junior, averaging 13.4. Tucker Olson, 8.6 points per game for the 6'1" senior. Caden Johnson, 4.8 for the 6'9" senior. And Easton Larson at 6'5", averages 12.8 per game. That puts a close to our Planet Pizza pregame show. What do you say we get this West Region affair started here tonight? Minot High's in their home whites. Bismarck Century's got a two-tone faded uniform. Kind of lighter blue all the way up to a dark navy blue. It says Patriots across the chest. And that Patriots is in red, white, and blue. They're trimmed out in white and red. Minot High's got Minot across the chest with the numbers right below that, trimmed out maroon and gold. We are underway as the opening tip-off of this West Region affair belongs to the Magi. Here's Gunville, kicked it off to the corner with it. Handling now is Derry Lentz. Minot High turns over the basketball and out with it came Cade Feeney. Here come the Patriots and Ian Eli. 3 state titles for the Century Patriots. The last one was in 2018. That was 1 year removed for the Magicians, who picked up their 17th state championship all time. These two teams have developed quite the rivalry here in the West region. Nothing but net on the shot from the elbow from Ian Eli. And the first 2 points of the game belong to the Century Patriots. Here's Deontay Martinez, worked outside to Derry Lentz. Gunville, 3-land off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Feeney, and here comes Feeney for the Patriots over the timeline. Excellent student section on hand tonight for the Magicians. This place just about at capacity, probably 50 seats in the whole place that aren't occupied here tonight. You could jam a few more in, but it is full here this evening for the most part. Shot clock's at 10. Feeney from the corner off the mark. That one's going to bounce up off the rim, up towards the shot clock and down, so it's whistled as out of bounds. 16:48 to play in the first half of basketball. Century's on top. Nick Holberg here for the call. Thanks again to Planet Pizza, the area's ultimate party location for school parties, team parties, birthday parties, and so much more. They truly are out of this world. They brought you the pregame tonight. Give and go underneath the rack, and the first 2 points for the Magi belong to Easton Larson, who picks up the easy one underneath the rack. Defense, the chant from the Minot High fans is with the basketball, and working on the far wing is Sorensen. Sorensen hounded by Lentz. Feeney's got the basketball. He's going to drive towards the paint. Worked outside, open from 3-land. Eli instead dribble drives into the blue. He puts it up and in. His 4th point to the ballgame. Here's Deontay Martinez. He was our PSP Player of the Week about 2 weeks ago. He is quick and crafty for the Magi. Larson looking for his 4th points of the game. Roll down on the outside of the rim, and it's Feeney that pulls down the board again. Here come the Patriots back over the Minot High stripe. Minot High puts the zone defense up, and with the basketball, it's going to be worked down here from Griffin Jensen. He crashes towards the paint. Ball is going to come all the way back to the outside. Deep 3 attempt off the mark there from Jensen. And Minot High's got the rebound thanks to Gunville. Here's Jackson Gunville. Kicked it off to the corner with it for the Magicians. This is Martinez. He's going to stop. A little turnaround. Puts it up, and Deontay Martinez has his first 2 points of the ball game. Well, Martinez averaging 13.4 per game. He's got 2 in the ball game, and we've got a 4-4 tie with 15:08 to play here in the first half. Patriots with control of the basketball. Handling here, this is Jensen. He goes off the glass and in, and Griffin Jensen has his first 2 points of the night. Deontay Martinez on the right wing. Now at the top of the arc. Worked it over to Gunville. They're hounding him heavily. Cody Sorensen's on top of him. Deontay Martinez makes a move, drives through the lane. Now it's Larson, one-hander, puts it up, doesn't get the roll. Goes back to Derry Lentz, but they're going to say that he is out of bounds. Referees tonight, Matt Yale's in charge. He had the call there. Well, if you're buying or selling a home, let 701 Realty's Andrew Goodmanson make your experience a positive one. You can give Andrew or his wife McKenna a call or visit them online at 701realty.com. 701 Realty, proud supporter of Minot High Magicians Athletics. Shot clock's at 14, game clock's at 14 minutes and 15 seconds. Here the Minot High student section, they're toying with Century. They say the shot clock's at 1, it was actually at 4. Count the basket. Basket was good from Feeney, but they're going to say that there was a foul on the play afterwards. And there was a foul after the play. First team foul goes to the Patriots, and it's on Andrew Langang, his first personal. Feeney's points counted. He's got the first field goal of the night. He ran it up and put it in off the glass. Here's Gunville, shot from just at the elbow, and Gunville's got 2 in the ball game. Jackson Gunville gets on the score sheet. 2-point lead for the Patriots. It's 8-6 with 13:45 left in the first half. Century with the basketball outside the arc. Sorensen dished across to Eli. He's outside the umbrella. He crashes towards the paint. Worked it back up top to Sorensen. Now Feeney's got it. Feeney from the corner. Works it out. There's the spin around move and the shot from Langang. He's denied. Back the other way we go for Deontay Martinez from 3-land. Shot was up off the mark from Tucker Olson. And now with the basketball, the Patriots have real estate as Minot High has the full court press that's turned off. Still a 2-point lead for the Patriots. It's 8-6. Feeney with the basketball. Feeney guarded heavily by Martinez. Feeney's going to turn away with a kind of the step back jumper. And Feeney's got 2 more in the ballgame, 4 for Feeney in the contest. It's 10-6. Martinez, other end of the floor, dribble drive. And Martinez puts it home. 4 for Deontay Martinez. Martinez is going to come over the timeline and guard Ian Eli with the basketball, who dished it off to Cody Sorensen. Sorensen drives to the right side. He kicks it back upside to Ian Eli. Worked it back to the near side. 3 attempt, deep one from Sorensen off the mark. And the board belongs to the Magi. Look up, ball almost rolled out of bounds, but it was Tucker Olson that grabbed it there and worked it back to Gunville. Here's Gunville. He's going to drive down to the corner. Sent it underneath, back up top. Olson from 3. He hits it. Olson hits for 3, and Minot High's got their first lead of the ball game. It's 11-10 in favor of the Magicians. 12 minutes, 2 seconds to play here in the first half. Century with the basketball. It's Sorensen that worked it back to the near side for Eli. Deep 3 attempt off the mark, and Minot High's going to run and gun with it. Deontay Martinez, other end of the floor, put up the shot. Rebound pulled down there by the Patriots, and they slow up shop here. Darren Mattern has the call from the bench. Mattern in his 14th, making 11th year with Century. He was the assistant coach at Bismarck High for 14 years. Played college basketball at the University of Mary from 89 to 93. He's from Warroad, Minnesota, of all places. I asked him, how in the world did you end up playing basketball coming from Warroad, Minnesota, which is a hockey hub of America? He just smiled. He ended up at Bismarck to play for the University of Mary. Here's Deontay Martinez back to Easton Larson. Put this one up, no good. Rebound pulled down. And Century's got it as both teams exchange blows where they are unable to convert. With the basketball is Sorensen. We approach the 10.5 mark here in the first half. Minot High's up by a point. It's 11-10. Feeney's got the basketball. Cade Feeney makes the move from way outside the arc. Dish down low to Sorensen. Oh, not at my house. Caden Johnson comes up and swats the ball away. Absolutely not, says Johnson. Lentz checks back in. Gunville's out. Larson checks out. Olson checks out as well. Lentz is in for the Magi. This is our first look of the night. Derek Dissett for the Magicians. Also checking in is Johnny Butts for the Magi. Ball dumped in here to the Patriots. They work from underneath the rack. They've got some size down low. They work it back up top to Eli. Now it's dished off to Erickson. And there's a violation there. What will it be? 3 seconds, the violation on the Patriots. Minot High's got the ball back. Student section at volume. Deontay Martinez with the basketball for the Magi. Wide open from 3, moves it towards the hoop. Couldn't get it to fall. Here's the turnaround. Caden Johnson put it up, but too much on it. Century's got the basketball. Real estate, they come back across the timeline with Ian Eli. How do you like WDA basketball here in 2020? Shot from the corner, that one rolls in for 52. That's Ryan Erickson. His first points of the ball game. The freshman's got a 3-pointer. That's a big kid. He's 6'7". He's got weight on him as well. Derry Lentz outside the arc, crashes through the paint. Dished off to the corner. Johnny Butts inside with it for the Magi. This is Olson. They got Johnson, he put it towards the hoop. He missed again. Deontay Martinez, shot clock at 7. Martinez, nothing but net. The short little jump shot from 5 feet out. Martinez leads all scorers. He's got 6 in the ball game. 13-13 the score. 9:25 left in the first half. Century with the basketball. Eli handling here. He averages 4.8 rebounds per game. More impressively, he gets 12 points per night. Martinez checks out. Caden Johnson checks out as well. Gunville's back in for the Magi. So is number 40, Easton Larson. Doppler comes in for the Century Patriots as Feeney handles the basketball in the right wing. Feeney's going to drive towards the rack. Jump shot, stopped and popped, missed it. Rebound pulled down by Derry Lentz, and here come the Magicians. Lentz dished it off, back over to Gunville. Here's Jackson Gunville outside the arc. Turcotte's got it now. Lentz worked inside. Give it go. How do you like that play? Easton Larson's got 4 in the ball game, and the Magi have a 2-point lead. The inside-outside game for the Magicians has been good so far in the ball game. They've got the 2-point lead on the Patriots. These two teams are going toe-to-toe here tonight. Cade Garcia with the basketball. Dished off to the left side. Three-land, nothing but net. Getting it to fall there is Anthony Doppler. And the freshman made no doubt about that one. The Patriots take the lead on Doppler's first points of the night. A three-pointer. Gunville, other side of the floor from downtown, and Jackson Gunville hits for 3. 5 points for Gunville now in the ball game. 1,179 points coming into the matchup tonight. He's looking to break the top 3 barrier for all-time scorers at Minot High School. Here's the shot, the turnaround jumper from the charity stripe, and LeBeau gets it to fall there for the Patriots. Nice shot from Jordan LeBeau, the 6'4" junior. Derry Lentz, other end of the floor, back off to Gunville. Guarded heavily by Garcia. Gunville had a hand in his face. He put it up. The ball's going to end up on a bounce. Matt Yell says it's Century basketball. We're deadlocked at 18, and the fans didn't like the call there. Hey, join the KMOT TV Sports Director Ben Barr for all of your sports highlights from across the region. KMOT TV, not only your sports leader, your only local news in the Magic City. KMOT TV at 6 and 10 p.m. Mr. Barr was here with the highlights. You'll see those later on tonight at 10 p.m. on KMOT TV. Spin move, jump shot, off the mark, rebound pulled down. Patriots have it again. LeBeau's got it back, and he worked it back off to Eli. They reset the shot clock as that shot from LeBeau hit the front of the iron. Patriots with Eli in the basketball. Now it's dished off to the corner on the near side. Garcia underneath the rack, threw it down, trying to feed LeBeau underneath the basket, but the ball was touched by the Magicians and out of bounds it went. 7 minutes, 6 seconds left here in this first half. 18's on the scoreboard for each team. Patriots on the inbound, and with it now from the corner, this is Doppler on the right side. He's stopped there by Turcotte in your face, and he goes up and picks up the rebound or the basketball after he stuffed the shot coming there from Doppler. What a play from Turcotte. Make that Descent, my apologies. Descent was the one that got up with the hand of the way. Derek Descent, the 6'2" junior. With the basketball, it's going to be shot from the corner. Nothing but net there is finding the way through the hoop is Ian Eli. 2-pointer. He's got 6 in the ball game. Handling down to the inside. Easton Larson trying to get a handle on it from Tucker Olson. Back the other way with the basketball. It's worked up. A shot from the outside. 3-pointer. Nothing but net there from number 20, Anthony Doppler. His 3-pointer converts. And Century's on top, 23-18. We've got a timeout on the floor. The Magi will do the same. This is Minot High Magicians basketball.
This presentation on the Pro Style Production Network has been made possible by Homesteaders, the UPS Store, Buffalo Wild Wings, IMM, Vibeto Orthodontics, Qdoba, Shields, Premier Movement, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, 701 Realty, Bremer Bank. This presentation is also brought to you by Minot's Finest Collision Center, Soltis Sportswear, First Western Bank and Trust, Pro Style Production, First International Bank, and Pro Style Production live events. Now let's get back to the hardwood. Here's the voice of the Pro Style Production Network, Nick Holber.
Century on a 5-0 run right now. It's 23-18 in favor of the Patriots. Minot High calls the timeout. Dean Winchesky wants to slow the roll of the Magi and get things settled down a bit after we've had a back and forth battle here in our first half. 6 minutes on the dot to play in this first half. Derry Lentz from outside the arc. He thought about it. Century fans thought maybe that was a travel. Lentz has it back. Now he's going to deliver for 3. Off the mark. Rebound pulled down. Patriots have the ball, and it's Jordan LeBeau that's going to gobble it up and bring it back to half court with the help of Ian Eli. Eli over the timeline. He's going to bring it away to the left side. Eli with the basketball. Now he's got the lane off the screen. Delivered to Garcia. He goes to the elbow, through the paint, puts it up off the front of the rim. And Easton Larson pulls it down for the Magicians. And here comes Martinez. Deontay Martinez for the Magi. Turns on the burners, kicks it out to Lentz outside. Nothing but net on the three-pointer for Derry Lentz. And that's Lentz's first 3 points of the ball game. First points on the sheet for Lentz here tonight in this West Region affair. With the basketball, the Patriots have control. They're in the offensive zone on the right side. Century from the right to the left of the radio dial if you're joining us now here tonight on the PSP Network. Down low in the paint, there's a battle with Lentz and the turnaround jump shot that's off the mark on the attempt there from LeBeau. Jackson Gunville back over to Tucker Olson. Jump shot from about 8 out. That one hit the outside of the iron. And with the basketball come the Patriots back the other way and plenty of real estate. Zone defense is on for the Magi, and with the basketball, it's Garcia that calls the shots now for the Patriots. Delivers inside. Here's the shot. That was nice. Came up and in. Ryan Erickson tucks it home. He went off of his back foot and hit from inside the arc. 4-point lead for the Century Patriots, 25-21. Deontay Martinez stops and pops, puts it up, and Martinez scores again. 8 points now in the ballgame for Deontay Martinez. Timeout on the floor. Century wants to throw their first timeout in the air. They will do so. We got a ball game tonight from Magic City, 25-23. Patriots on top, 4:01 left in the first half. This is Minot High Magicians basketball.
This presentation on the Pro Style Production Network has been made possible by Homesteaders, the UPS Store, Buffalo Wild Wings, IMM, Vibeto Orthodontics, Qdoba, Shields, Premier Movement, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, 701 Realty, Bremer Bank. This presentation is also brought to you by Minot's Finest Collision Center, Soltis Sportswear, First Western Bank and Trust, Pro Style Production, First International Bank, and Pro Style Production live events. Now let's get back to the hardwood. Here's the voice of the Pro Style Production Network, Nick Holber.
25-23, Bismarck Century on top. Century coming into tonight's matchup, tied in the 5th spot in the West Region. Minot High tied for 3rd with Mandan. Minot High is going to end up with that number 3 seed because they have the edge on Mandan, and Mandan's got 1 game left. They have to go to Jamestown and play the Blue Jays. Jamestown's been red hot this year. They swept both Century and Minot High on the season. Travel the violation on the Patriots, and Sorensen charged there. So Minot High will get the ball back here with 3:52 left in our first half. Make sure to head to the Facebook page for Pro Style Production Network, PSP Network, the PSP Network. Give us a like to stay up to date. Patriots have done a great job containing Gunville. Inside, Caden Johnson up and in. Laid his first 2 points into the night from inside the lane, and Johnson ties the game at 25. 25-25 with 3:24 left here in this first half. Patriots with control of the basketball. Griffin Jensen outside the arc to Cody Sorensen, dribbles here. Back over to Jensen. Jensen drives to the right side, guarded by Gunville. Jensen kick back out top. Off to Feeney. Feeney from the charity stripe off the mark. Rebound touched by Lentz, then pulled down by the Patriots. Deep 3 way downtown off the mark there from Eli. Comes back to Eli. Shot clock is reset. You see the Patriot coach, Darren Matter, just say slow it up a bit. That's what the Patriots do now as Feeney takes it over to the right side and dribbles. Here he's guarded heavily by Martinez. Deontay Martinez now with the switch with Derry Lentz. And they go back and forth to the Patriots. Feeney's got the basketball back. Trying to cross over Martinez. Here's the shot. Oh, with Martinez in his face. Feeney from downtown. What a shot that was. 7 points in the ballgame for Feeney. 3-point lead for the Patriots. Deontay Martinez back up top over to Darian Lentz. Now Jackson Gunville. Gunville dished over to Tucker Olson for three. That one off the mark. Rebound pulled down here by Feeney, and Feeney's going to start the rush back the other way here for Century. Feeney's got the right knee taped. It's an athletic-looking kid with the basketball. Here's the shot that goes off the mark. Rebound pulled down, Patriots side of the rack. Still a scrum for it. Look out. There's a collision underneath the rack. Darian Lentz took a leg there. They remain with the ball in play. And Century controls. Dean Wojcicki saying, how's there not a whistle here? I believe is what he's saying. There isn't, and we continue to play. There was a big collision underneath the rack. Shot came up and was no good, by the way, for the Patriots. That one shot from Sorensen. Here's Darian Lentz crashing through the paint, putting up. Crash and bang down low, no good, and it's going to come back the other way for Feeney, run and gun. Feeney on angle shot, put it up, no good. Here comes Tucker Olson back the other way. Transition game for the Magi, putting it up. Here's the shot as Olson. He goes hard to the deck, and we've got a foul on the play. It's going to be on number 54 for Century. Andrew Langang, second personal, only the second team foul of the ball game. Johnny Bunce checks in for the Magi. Easton Larson checks back in as well as Darian Lentz comes back out. Underneath the Minot High basket, the last possession for the Patriots, there was a collision. Lentz ended up on the floor, and he ended up getting kicked in the chest. Here's Gunville, deep three, no good. Larson went up for the rebound, so did 52 on the other side. That's Erickson, and Erickson pulled it down for the Patriots. Under a minute to play here in the first half. 28-25, Century on top. Cade Feeney with the basketball. Outside the arc, left side, guarded by Martinez. Now with the basketball, it's dished off to Ian Eli. Now Feeney again. Feeney kicked it outside to Sorensen. Back up to Feeney. Feeney goes to the left side. Feeney puts up the shot. No good off the side of the iron. Down to a half a minute to play in the first half. And it's Deontay Martinez, one end of the floor to the other. In between the legs, dished it outside. Johnny Bunce for three, no good. Rebound pulled down here by the Patriots. They're going to look for one more shot as the shot clock is off to end our first half. All right, kids, get ready to count them down. We're at 10. Now 9. You can hear the student sections doing the same thing. Eli looks for the last shot. Caden Johnson guarding him. And Johnson's going to be charged with the first team foul on Minot High in the first half. Caden Johnson's first personal. So Century will get the ball with 3.9 seconds left here in our first half of basketball. Hang around for our halftime report, brought to you by First International Bank and Trust. First International Bank and Trust delivers the halftime report coming up. Offensive is the foul on Cade Feeney. And Minot High gets the ball back with 2.1 seconds left here in our first half of basketball. Student section comes alive for the Magi as Darian Lentz is going to inbound it. He's actually going to check out of the ball game, and Tucker Olson's going to go over and inbound for the Magi. Olson's going to look for Gunville. Finds him. Here's Gunville at the horn. Puts up a Hail Mary shot just off the mark for Gunville. And the basketball finds its way out of bounds. And we've got a 28-25 ball game at the half. It's Century on top in this one. What a contest it's been. We'll have the full recap of the scoring after one half of basketball when we return. Minot High trailing 28-25 to Bismarck Century. You're listening to Minot High Magicians Basketball, the Pro Style Production Network. Don't go anywhere. First International Bank and Trust halftime report is next. This is Minot High Magicians Basketball.
Systems go for lunch break when supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for Planet Pizza.
Premier Movement. Move better, perform better, live better. Premier Movement is personal training redefined. using group classes that demand accountability, action, and results. Visit PremierMovementND.com to learn how you can change your life today. While you're there, you can also see how to sign up for your first workout for free. PremierMovementND.com.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Pro Style Production Live Events specializes in making your event fun with a professional touch, whether it's a wedding, reunion, or party. Pro Style Productions event management takes the stress out of your event so you can sit back and enjoy. Contact Ben Barr from Pro Style Production today to discuss your event or visit ProStyleProduction.com. Pro Style Production Live Events. Let the pros handle it. This presentation on the Pro Style Production Network has been made possible by Homesteaders, the UPS Store, Buffalo Wild Wings, IMM, Vibeto Orthodontics, Qdoba, Shields, Premier Movement, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, 701 Realty, Bremer Bank. This presentation is also brought to you by Minot's Finest Collision Center, Soltis Sportswear, First Western Bank and Trust, Pro Style Production, First International Bank, and Pro Style Production Live Events. Now let's get back to the hardwood. Here's the voice of the Pro Style Production Network, Nick Holber.
Well, the West Region affair tonight that's been worth the price of admission, 28-25 Century at the break. Here's the scoring. First for the Century Patriots, they're led by Cade Feeney. He's got 7 points in the ballgame. So does he and Eli, number 3 for the Patriots, 7-7 there. Feeney was 7, Eli was 7. Feeney had a 1 foul charge to him. Andrew Langing had 2 fouls charged to him. Only 3 fouls called on the Patriots in the first half of basketball. Other scorers are Anthony Doppler. He had 5, 2 for Griffin Jensen, and 2 for Jordan LeBeau. 5 for Ryan Erickson. And we mentioned Doppler had 5 as well. That's how you get to 28 for the Patriots. For Minot High, they are led in scoring by Deontay Martinez. 8 points for Deontay in the first half. No fouls on him, only 1 foul charged in that first half of basketball on the Magi, and that went to Caden Johnson. He's got 2 points on the night. Tucker Olson, 3 points for him in the ball game, 3 for Darian Lentz. Easton Larson has 4, and Jackson Gunville has a 2-pointer and a 3-pointer for a total of 5 in the ball game. 28-25 in favor of Century on top of Minot High, who in the West region came in with a 13-6 mark. They're going to take in that number 3 seed going into the WDA tournament. Century trying to pick up win number 12 on the year. They're 11-8. They're currently in a dogfight in a 3-way battle for the 5th spot in the WDA. Century got swept down the year by Bismarck High and Jamestown. So did Minot High. That's the only team that Minot High had trouble with this year in both games. That was a Jamestown team that won by scores of 71-64, 93-84, and Bismarck High, the Demons, beat up on Minot High as well, 83-77 and 99-71. When you look at what Century did against both of those teams, similar scores there. Century hasn't really been blown out by anybody. Century lost to Bismarck High 57-66 and 55-64. Jamestown beat them 72-57 and 84-79. So everybody in this West region is in it heading into that WDA tournament. It's going to be quite a tournament coming up in about a week. WDA, who's it going to belong to here in 2020? Region tourney titles, the Patriots have 12 of those. Minot High's got 19. Can the Magi get it done again this year? Will it be somebody new? First International Bank and Trust intermission report. By the way, First International Bank and Trust is a proud member of the Minot community. We stay true to our values by encouraging our staff to spend more time with family. By doing so, we spend more moments living in the moment. Member FDIC, live first. First International Bank and Trust halftime report. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the start of our third quarter, second half of basketball, I should say. Class A stuff here tonight. That's what happens when you do Class B. Last night it was at the Region 8 tournament on Beck Sports Network. Girls basketball, region tournament time. That's always fun as well. It's a Class A affair tonight. It's the Patriots on top of the Magi. 28-25 at the break. This is Minot High Magicians basketball.
Systems go for lunch when supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for fun. Planet Pizza.
Premier Movement. Move better, perform better, live better. Premier Movement is personal training redefined. Using group classes that demand accountability, action, and results. Visit PremierMovementND.com to learn how you can change your life today. While you're there, you can also see how to sign up for your first workout for free. PremierMovementND.com.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Pro Style Production Live Events specializes in making your event fun with a professional touch, whether it's a wedding, reunion, or party. Pro Style Productions event management takes the stress out of your event so you can sit back and enjoy. Contact Ben Barr from Pro Style Production today to discuss your event or visit ProStyleProduction.com. Pro Style Production Live Events. Let the pros handle it.
My name is Marshall Knott. I'm the manager of the UPS store here in Minot. I've had many customers express being frustrated with the P.O. box they once had. They didn't realize they couldn't have packages delivered to their P.O. box. It's why they now have a personal mailbox here at the UPS store. We'll accept the packages for you and you can pick them up when it's best for you. For a more efficient business, visit us at the UPS store. We're at 1940 South Broadway or online at theupsstore.com.
Minot Hockey Boosters has one mission: to inspire teamwork, pride, and life lessons in the lives of all our members. Hockey is more than a sport, it's a way of life. The benefits of playing hockey from a young age last a lifetime. Visit MinotHockey.com for more information or to get signed up in the Learn to Play program today. Minot Hockey Boosters. The strength of the pack is the wolf. The strength of the wolf is the pack.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Three-point lead for Century at the break. This is Minot High Magicians basketball on the PSP Network here tonight. Make sure to head to the PSP Network Facebook page and place your vote on who you think this week's Player of the Week should be. We've got quite the battle going on the PSP Network Facebook page for our Player of the Week. Somebody out of the region hockey tournament will take that honor. It's either Colton Schulte from Bismarck Century, Gabe Thogfent for the Minot High Magicians, Joey Heinert from the Bismarck Demons, or Riley Gerhardt to the Jamestown Blue Jays. After those young men had excellent WDA hockey tournaments, but you need to go and vote at thepspnetwork.com. Here we go. We're underway for the second half of basketball. Century from the left to the right. Right to the left for the Minot High Magicians. We've got a holding call on the Magi. It's going to be on Number 40, I do believe it is, and that's Easton Larson, his first personal. Well, Minot High didn't have any fouls charged to them until the final 30 seconds of the first half of basketball, and within the first 20 seconds of the second half, first foul is charged on Easton Larson. With the basketball, Deontay Martinez down low. This is Lentz off the board, no good. Rebound off the window, got his own rebound, put it up and in. And Derry Lentz had to battle for those. He's got 5 points in the ball game. Patriots with control, and Cody Sorensen across the timeline. He sets up shop. On the far left side with it now, this is Cade Feeney, dribbles down to the near side. Feeney's got the basketball off to Ian Eli. Eli had 7 in the first half, looking for 10 now on the 3 attempt, no good. 2 players down right underneath the rack again. And with the basketball, Deontay Martinez makes the move, stops and pops, and Deontay Martinez doesn't miss. That's a pure-looking shot. He led all scorers with 8 in the first half. He's got 10 points in the ball game. Patriots with the basketball, left side. Worked right up top now, and Sorensen kicked it off now over to Eli. Eli's outside the arc, guarded by Martinez. Thought he was going to get the screen set. He didn't, and now it's Eli that crashes towards the rack. We've got a stop in the play, and a foul will be charged here on Sorensen of the Patriots, his first personal. First team foul here in the second half for Century. And Minot High is going to get the ball back, and they have the lead at 29-28. Well, Pro Style Production Network proud to announce that we are going to be covering all Minot High Magicians athletics from football to girls softball next year coming up. Easton Larson from Gunville put up the shot. There's a foul on the play, and that's going to send Larson to the line. Third personal on Andrew Langang. He's in trouble here with 3 of them now. Second personal on the Patriots. Larson doesn't miss on the first. 6'5" senior from Minot High, shooting 64% from the line. He's number 6 in the WDA in rebounding. He's got 7.3 of those per game. He's been good there. And Larson hits both from the charity stripe, but Minot High's got their biggest lead of the ball game. It's 31-28. That's as big as we've seen it for the Magicians here in the contest so far. It's a low-scoring affair. It's been a battle between these two teams. Off the board, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Magi. Darren Lentz tried to draw the foul. He was worked on by Jordan LeBeau, 6'4" junior. Easily over 200 pounds for him. That's a big boy down low. Feeney's going to take the board. Brings it back down, and Feeney works it off to the outside to Ian Eli. And Eli sets up shop here for the Patriots, guarded by Deontay Martinez. Well, when you're looking at the Magicians that have scored 100 points twice this year, they beat Devils Lake by a score of 101-62 to start their season, and 104-56 over Mandan, 107-76 over Turtle Mountain. For Century to hold them to 31 right now through the first half of basketball, and 3 minutes here in the second. You know this has been a defensive battle here tonight. Not now as it's in from downtown. Derry Lentz hits from 3 land. 8 points now in the ballgame for Derry Lentz. He ties Deontay Martinez first half tally. Martinez still leads the game with 10, but Derry Lentz has the momentum shifted now for the Magi. Ball's handled here by LeBeau. Far wing outside the arc. He's going to work it back up now to Eli. Shot clock was at 7 off the mark. Feeney rebounds it. Feeney's going to try to throw it out, but Feeney charged with the travel. And Minot High will get the ball back. 14:32 left here in the ball game. And Minot High's got the lead at 34-28. Well, at the break, it was 28-25 Century. And Minot High has gone on quite the run here. A 9-point run for the Magi. Gunville trying to add to it. They get a 12-point run. Gunville hits from downtown. 12-point run for the Magicians. And the Patriots need to call a timeout. They do it. The Magi are moving and grooving now. 14-16 left to the second half. And the Magi lead 37-28. This is Minot High Magicians basketball.
This presentation on the Pro Style Production Network has been made possible by Homesteaders, the UPS Store, Buffalo Wild Wings, IMM, Vibeto Orthodontics, Qdoba, Shields, Premier Movement, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, 701 Realty, Bremer Bank. This presentation is also brought to you by Minot's Finest Collision Center, Soltis Sportswear, First Western Bank and Trust, Pro Style Production, First International Bank, and Pro Style Production live events.
Well, Jackson Gunville's a player that's going to go down to the history books at Minot High School as one of the best to ever come through the program. He hits a monster three-pointer there for the Magi to extend this run for the Magicians to 12. Century had the lead at the break. The Magicians come back here on senior night, and Gunville shooting the lights out of the gym, along with Martinez and Derry Lentz, who's got a three-pointer and a two-pointer so far in this second half. And Minot High's got a 37-28 lead. With the basketball now is Ian Eli. Dribbles outside the arc, guarded by Johnny Butts. Cade Feeney with the basketball, dished it off to the outside to Jordan LeBeau. Finished the first half with 2 points. Feeney's got it, three land. He had Martinez in his face. He's off the mark on the three-point attempt. Back the other way with the basketball. Deontay Martinez off to Derry Lentz, off the glass and in. Well, Derry Lentz having a ball game tonight for the Magi. He's got 10 so far here tonight, a player that averages 6.2 per night for the Magicians. And Lentz has him in the driver's seat right now. It's 39-28. 14-0 run for the Magi. Ian Eli with the basketball. Shot clock's at 8. Here it is. The shot comes up. No good. And with the basketball now, it's going to be Martinez that gobbles it up for the Magicians. Here's Martinez back to the other end of the floor. Martinez trying to dish it off to Derry Lentz. And with the basketball, it's going to be handled here by 32 on the other side. That's LeBeau. Matt Yell's got the hold. Called on 34. Derry Lentz, his first personal. Second team foul on the Magi. 13:06 to play in the second half. Minot High leads by 11. It's 39-28. With the basketball here for the Patriots. LeBeau's going to cross the half-court line with it. Guarded by Derry Lentz. LeBeau over in the corner now. LeBeau's going to lose a handle on it. Minot High's going to get the ball back, and that brings the Magi fans to volume here tonight. Well, the student section is here and in full force tonight. They're loud here tonight. Always fun when this place is at volume. Great facility for high school basketball. We're right at Magic City campus where the high school classes are taken on the daily basis. Here's Martinez, jump shot. He doesn't miss again. Deontay Martinez now in the ball game's got 12 points. He leads all scorers. He hits his mark almost with 13.4 average per game. Here's the shot that came up from Ian Eli, but he's fouled. It's going to be Johnny Butts that is charged with his first personal. Johnny, one of the seniors, one of the 7 seniors tonight for the Magi. 41-28. Minot High went on an excellent run here to start this second half. And finally that run has come to an end with Ian Eli picking up a shot from the charity stripe. (41-28) was the run for the Magicians. Excellent run for them. Second one from the line for Eli's good. Easton Larson inbounds to Deontay Martinez. Leads back to 11 now for the Magi. 12 minutes, 17 seconds left here in this second half of basketball. Tucker Olson got it to Larson, then to Johnny Butts. Now Olson's got it back. Butts off of the corner. Deontay Martinez makes the move. He's going to put up a jump shot, rolls off the rim. Caden Johnson had it momentarily, then it's taken away by the Patriots, and they come back the other way with the basketball. Ian Eli, the guard that carries it up over the floor. Where's number 3 for Century? Off of the corner. 3-land. Nothing. But net there as that one dropped down for Ryan Erickson. 8 points now in the ballgame. Here comes Deontay Martinez. Dribble drive, puts it behind the back, looks for the outlet. That kid is so quick, he's fun to watch. Driving through underneath, Johnny Butts put it up, but he stepped on the line. He's out of bounds. So the basketball goes back to the Patriots. 11 minutes, 29 seconds left in the second half. Thanks for joining us tonight on the PSP Network. Hope you've enjoyed high school basketball from the WDA here tonight. 41-33, the Magicians are on top. Eli puts it off the glass, no good. Board pulled down by the Magi. That was Easton Larson. Here's Deontay Martinez with it. Works it back to the outside. Larson off to the corner to Tucker Olson. Johnny Butts, the head fake, kicked it back off to Larson. Larson back to Deontay Martinez. He made a move, and then Martinez is charged with the travel. So Century will get the ball back with under 11 minutes to play here in this second half. Well, we talked about the Patriots in the pregame show. They are 5-5 in their last 10 games compared to the Magicians, who have gone 6-4. Minot High's 3-2 in their last 5. Century's 2-3. But this West region, it's anybody's race. As you come down the stretch, and the Patriots are a team that certainly can be there when the dust settles, when it's all said and done. 3 attempt, off the mark, rebound. Pulled down by Caden Johnson, and back the other way for the Magi. They push here with Jackson Gunville. Gunville outside the arc, kicked outside. Johnny Butts thought about it. Butts looks for the outlet. Easton Larson worked it back up top. Tucker Olson down low. Johnson's got it again. He works it back up to Tucker Olson. Nothing but net as he gets that one to fall. Tucker Olson hits it. It's a 10-point lead, 43-33. Magi, we'll take a break. They do it on the floor. We'll do the same thing. You're listening to Minot High Magicians Basketball.
This presentation on the Pro Style Production Network has been made possible by Homesteaders, the UPS Store, Buffalo Wild Wings, IMM, Vibeto Orthodontics, Qdoba, Shields, Premier Movement, Ralph's Plumbing and Heating, 701 Realty, Bremer Bank. This presentation is also brought to you by Minot's Finest Collision Center, Soltis Sportswear, First Western Bank and Trust, Pro Style Production, First International Bank, and Pro Style Production live events. Now let's get back to the hardwood. Here's the voice of the Pro Style Production Network, Nick Holder.
A 14-0 run for the Magi to start the second half of basketball. That's resulted now in a 10-point lead after Century uses a full timeout here with 10:20 left here in our second half of basketball. Minot High's up 43-33 in a low-scoring West Region affair here tonight. Thanks for joining us on the PSP Network. Happy to have you aboard here tonight. Join us this week, starting tomorrow, the WDA Minot High Magicians and Century Patriots will be represented at the state hockey tournament. We'll have coverage from the tournament. Here's the shot from the outside, no good on the 3 attempt from Erickson. Gunville's got the basketball for the Magi. Jackson Gunville, jump shot. Off the mark, rebound pulled down by the Pats, and they come back the other way. We'll have the state tournament preview show live tomorrow night starting at 8 p.m. PSP Network will be the host and the home for the state tournament preview show. Ryan Cunningham from KNOX Radio over in Grand Forks will join us. Larry McFall, myself, and we'll have all the calls of the Minot High games at the state tournament. Gunville ran it towards the lane. He was fouled on the way through. Fouls on number 12 on the Patriots, Griffin Jensen, his first personal. That's the third team foul on the Patriots here in the second half. They've done a nice job staying disciplined, both teams have here tonight. That's good because Minot High shoots 69% from behind the free throw line. The Patriots shoot 65%. With the basketball, Gunville outside the arc, thought about a 3. He had a man right on top of him. That was Jensen. They put up the good defense, and the Century Patriots have the rebound. With the rebound and with the basketball, it's Doppler. Doppler, jump shot outside on the right side from inside the arc, no good. Basketball was thrown to Gunville. Now back Away into the possession here, Tucker Olson. Olson delivered down into Derek Descent. Caden Johnson's got it. Easton Larson's in the lane. Puts up an easy jump shot. 6 feet away, and Larson's got 2 more points in the ball game. 8 now on the night for Easton Larson. Century with the basketball, Doppler. He moves in ahead forward. To the outside, this is Jensen. Griffin Jensen thinks about a 3. He unloads off the mark, front of the rim. Rebound pulled down, Garcia, reverse, no good. Basketball taken there by the Magi. Here comes Gunville again. 45-33, Mountain High on top. 8:30 left here in the second half. Gunville to the rack, puts it off the boards. Rebound pulled down, Caden Johnson, turnaround, and Johnson puts it home. 6'9", Caden Johnson had the slam-a-jam-a highlight from about a month ago here for the Magicians. Thought maybe he was going to pound that one home and hang on the rim again. He just lays it up and in. Johnson's got the rebound on the 3 attempt that was missed by Erickson. With the basketball for the Magicians, Tucker Olson back to Gunville. Gunville being guarded heavily there by Griffin Jensen. Basketball turned over by the Magi. And here come the Patriots. Dished across. That was a highlight reel play that was put up. No good. The ball bounced around on the rim. And there's a foul charge to the Magi. So 2 shots coming for the Patriots. Gunville's going to be charged with his first personal. That will be the 4th team foul on Mountain High, sending Garcia to the line. Cade Garcia hasn't scored in the ball game yet. He shoots 68% from the free throw line. He misses the first. We haven't had many free throws here tonight. Easton Larson made 2 of his. That's the only one that's made their way to the charity stripe here in the ball game. That's the line. There was one more free throw that ended that run for Bismarck Century. We'll get it for you. That was Ian Eli that made 2. Caden Johnson misses 2 here from that trip to the line. I'm sorry, Cade Garcia missed the 2 shots from outside at the free throw line. Cade Feeney hit for 3, and then there was a foul on the play, and foul down low. Easton Larson was charged for the Magi. And Easton Larson charged with his second. Let's reset here. 47-36, Magicians on top. Patriots with back-to-back points. 7:34 left here in the half. Second half for Century. Ian Eli with the basketball. Works it back up top, up to Feeney. Feeney's got it. Jump shot. Feeney off the mark. And there's a scramble for it underneath the rack. There's a offensive foul charged here on the Patriots. Will be on Ryan Erickson, the 6'7". Make that Andrew Langang, 6'5" junior. That's his 4th personal. Langang's in trouble with 7:19 left here in the ball game. Tucker Olson had the ball touched and then it went out of bounds, so Century gets it back. Well, Century and Mountain High don't like each other, and it's starting to turn into a dogfight here tonight. 11-point lead for the Magi. 7:10 left in the ballgame. 47-36, Mountain High on top. It's senior night for the Magicians. Here's the jump shot. 4 feet off the rack, get into the back. It goes for Griffin Jensen. 2 more points for him. 4 now total in the ballgame. Derry Lentz with the basketball. Worked off to Larson. Outside the arc, left side. Jackson Gunville on the dribble drive. Worked out to Deontay Martinez for 3 off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Ian Eli. He was hit there by 34. When I say hit, Derry Lentz bumped into him pretty good from behind. Second personal on Lentz. 6th team foul. Century's got the ball back. It's going to be a wild finish. Don't go anywhere. Pro Style Production live events, post-game shows coming up next here in just a moment. The basketball to the rack. A shot came up. Feeney no good. It was stuffed there by Larson. What a play. Back the other way comes Gunville. Jackson Gunville to the rack. It bounced around. No good. And there's a foul on the Patriots before the shot was even let go. So we'll see Mountain High get the ball back. Foul is going to be on number 12, Griffin Jensen. His second personal. Mountain High will inbound the basketball with Tucker Olson. Off on the far wing over on the right side of the floor. Gunville, dribble drive, puts it up off the window, gets it to fall, and Jackson Gunville has 2 more in the ball game. 10 points now for Gunville. He needs 15.8 to catch up to his season average. Second leading scorer in the WDA, averaging 25.8 per night, is Jackson Gunville, the commit to play at Minot State University. 5:50 left here in the second half. 49-38 Magi. Lead's been hanging around at 11. Century turns the ball over. Went through Andrew Langang's hands, and the Magi have it again with Deontay Martinez. Martinez dribble drives through the lane. The shot came up. It was blocked there. Nice play. Comes back to Easton Larson. Puts it up and in. Draws the foul, and Larson brings this place to volume. Count the basket. Larson's got the chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. Well, Andrew Langang's done for the night. He has his 5th foul. He made the stop on Deontay Martinez. He blocked him. The basketball came down into the possession. 2 Patriots went after the basketball. Larson ran in and grabbed it. He put it up and in, and then he converts now the old-fashioned three-point play. Larson, he's got 11 here in the ball game tonight. Minot High's leads at 52-38 with 5:26 left in the ball game. Patriots have control of LeBeau. 3 attempt off the mark. They've just been cold here in the second half. Darian Lentz has it, and the Magi run a gun with Deontay Martinez. Martinez off to the corner to Lentz. From the elbow, puts it up off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Eli. And here come the Patriots back the other way with Feeney. Feeney, deep 3. He hits nothing but net for Cade Feeney. 3rd three-pointer of the ball game for Cade Feeney. He had 7 in the first half. He has 6 here in the second for 13. That might be our leader in the ball game here tonight. 13 for Feeney. You've got Deontay Martinez that had 8 in the first half. He's got 12 here in the ball game. Martinez with 12 at this point. Darian Lentz has 10 in the ball game. Ten in the ball game for Gunville. Easton Larson. This could be good for Larson. 11 in the ball game. So it is Cade Feeney that has 3, 6, 9, 11, 13 actually in the ball game for Cade Feeney. Yeah, that's what we said. 13. That's the game high so far here tonight. Hey, by the way, Prairie Grit Adaptive Sports is hosting their first annual Sled Hockey Classic, April 17th through the 19th. At the Mesa Arena. Youth and adult divisions. The Sled Hockey Classic is free to attend. Don't miss the Prairie Grit Adaptive Sports Sled Hockey Classic at the Mesa Arena. Free to attend to the public April 17th through the 19th. Let's fill that place up for the Sled Hockey Classic, brought to you by Prairie Grit. Out of the timeout, Minot High's got the basketball. They have an 11-point lead. It's 52-41. We're under 5 to play here in the ball game. Deontay Martinez moves it into Easton Larson. One-handed off the glass and in, and Easton Larson scores again. Nice night tonight for Easton Larson. Ian Eli got it back to Cade Feeney. Feeney a jump shot inside the arc. Guarded heavily there by Deontay Martinez. Ball was last touched by 32 Blue. That's LeBeau. And Minot High gets the ball back. Well, the student section lets Cade Feeney know what he thought of the air ball that he threw up. Give credit to Deontay Martinez. He actually got fingers on that one. That's why that was off the mark. Easton Larson put up a shot that rolled in and then out. Foul's called on number 32, Jordan LeBeau, his first personal. 7th team foul on Century here in the second half. Sends Larson back to the charity stripe where he's made 3 of 3 tonight, make it 4 of 4. Shoots 64% for the Magi. He's one of those 7 seniors for the Magicians that plays here in his last game at Magic City campus. Larson's been great from there. That's 5 in a row, 5 of 5 from the charity stripe. And Minot High has a 15-point lead. Deontay Martinez took the ball away momentarily, and then it went out of bounds. Century will get it back. Minot High's got the full court press on. Deontay Martinez is on Ian Eli, who brings it over half court now for Century. Over to the left wing. There's going to be a foul on Deontay Martinez. It's his first personal. 7th team foul on Minot High, so into the bonus go the Century Patriots, and to the line goes Ian Eli. He shoots 76% from the free throw line. He's hit from here twice tonight. That one bounces up. Looked like it might have bounced out, then it went straight in. Here's Eli's second attempt. 6'1" junior. He's done a nice job bringing the ball up the floor tonight for the Century Patriots. He converts on the second one. 7 in the first half. He's got 4 in the second half. All coming from the charity stripe in the second half of basketball. 56-43. Minot High's on top. Derry Lentz with the basketball. Worked it inside to Martinez. Turnaround jump shot. Gets it to roll. And Martinez, who had the big-time height disadvantage at 5'8", being guarded by LeBeau at 6'4", finds a way to get it to fall. Big stuff there from Larson, not at my house. Comes back to Gunville, and Gunville brings it up the floor for the Magi. 58-43, Minot High on top. 3:28 left here in the ball game. Deontay Martinez back to Gunville. Gunville crashes towards the through the lane. Thought there was a foul. No, there's not. He ends up on the floor, and Century's got the ball back with Cade Feeney. Here's Cade Feeney, dished it off to LeBeau. Worked it back outside. Deep three. This one up from Ian Eli. That one no good. Rebound pulled down by Derry Lentz. And with the basketball, we go back the other way for Minot High's Martinez. PSP Network Player of the Week 2 weeks ago. Martinez handles again thanks to Tucker Olson. There's a foul inside the lane. It's going to be on Easton Larson, I do believe. It's actually on white 24. That's Jackson Gunville. Second personal foul. 8th team foul. And Dean Winchesky having a conversation here. Dean was not happy with the call. He continues to have a conversation with the officials as the officials come over and wipe up the sweat from Gunville at the left side of the floor here tonight. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left here in the second half. Johnny Bunce checking in as Tucker Olson checks out for Minot High School. Great crowd on hand here tonight for senior night. A lot of maroon and gold in this place. Century had a pretty good following here tonight as well. This one's not over yet, 58-43, but Minot High's trying to put the nail in the coffin. With the basketball, this is Cody Sorensen. Off to Cade Feeney. That's a deep three from way outside the arc. Larson pulls down the board. Larson got it to Gunville, then to Deontay Martinez. Here's Deontay Martinez over the timeline. Being guarded now by Feeney as Martinez works it back over to Gunville. Man-to-man defense here from the Patriots. Martinez outside the arc. Up top now, worked it back over to Derry Lentz. Over the corner, Johnny Bunce worked it back to Gunville. Shot clock's at 3. Here's Gunville from the corner. He hits. Such a smooth player, and under pressure, Gunville gets it done. He gets it to fall there under 2 minutes left in the ball game, and the Magicians have a 17-point lead. Century led at the break once again, 28-25. There's a foul here on the Magicians. Foul's going to be on number 3, Johnny Bunce. That's his second personal. Gunville comes out of the game. Larson comes out of the game. Gunville's not happy about something, not exactly sure what Jackson's upset about, but he makes his way to the bench. That might be the night for Jackson Gunville. Gunville's going to end his night with 12 tonight. Meanwhile, Cade Feeney's at the line, put one up, but no good. Feeney did score, by the way. That's how we have a 60-45 score here with a minute 40 left here in our ball game. With the basketball, Derek Descent works it back up top, Deontay Martinez. Minot High trying to manage the basketball to get all the way to the end of this one for their 14th region win. Feeney's got the basketball through his legs. He kicked it, no call. The play comes back to Caden Johnson. Comes back up top now with it. Minot High's got possession again, and it's Johnny Butts here. Johnny Butts through the lane. He's going to be charged with the travel, says Matt Yale. And Century will get the ball back. Cade Feeney's going to check out of the game. He's going to be done for the night. Feeney's going to end with 2, 4, 6 from the 2 line. And then he ends up with 9 total coming from 3 land. 15 on the night for Cade Feeney. Not a bad night for him. 3 attempts way off the mark from Doppler. Rebound pulled down by the Magi. Their fans are starting to come to volume. Under a minute to play here in the ballgame. 15-point lead for the Magi. As Minot High is going to lock up that number 3 spot in the West region. Century, as we mentioned, was in that 3-way dogfight with Dickinson and Legacy, all with an 11-8 record. Century's going to fall here tonight to a record of 11-9 now on the year. Derek Descent's shot from the free throw line was no good. Caden Johnson checks out of the ball game for Minot High. Johnny Butts checks out. Tegan Kinchin checks in for the Magicians. Here's Derek Descent with his second from the free throw line. That one off the mark. Rebound pulled down here by Descent. He's got it. Descent makes the move, goes to the rack, put it up, and Descent's fouled on the way. Foul's going to be on number 52 for Century. Ryan Erickson, his first personal. 6'7" freshman for Bismarck Century. This is a Century team that's going to be good again next year. You look back to what they did last year. Century went 14-6 in the West. They took 3rd in the region, and they took 3rd at the state tournament. They're going to try to make their way back there again this year. They have some work to do. Derek Descent hits the second. Minot High hasn't made the state tournament in the last 2 years. They won it in 2017 for their 17th time, and then they didn't get back. 3 land, the shot was up, and hitting for 3 is number 40. I'm sorry, I don't have him on my sheet. I'll tell you in just a moment. Century's number 40 into the ball game. That's Connor Trahan. And Trahan hits from downtown. 3 points for him. Timeout Patriots. They're going to work on some things here at the end of the ball game. They trail 61-48 with 29 seconds left here in the contest. Yeah, had a nice conversation tonight with Darren Mattern. Warroad, Minnesota, his hometown. I just thought that was so interesting that a guy from Warroad, Minnesota ended up playing basketball at a high level, ended up at the University of Mary, playing in the early 90s for the Mary Marauders. Over the corner, Trahan again, trying to get the hot hand for 3. Fired that one on, no good. Minot High student section serenading us here with Hey Hey Goodbye underneath the rack. No good. All right, kids, time to count them down. We're at 8, now 7. Here's 6. Minot High's got it back, and they're going to take the arrow to the basketball with Kinchin. They drop the white flag. Everybody gives a high five to each other. The Magi win 61-48 tonight. What a contest that was here tonight at the auditorium floor inside of Magic City campus. Magi get the win. Pro Style Production live events postgame show is next. Minot High wins 61-48. This is Minot High Magicians basketball.
Systems go for lunch when supper time's a crunch. T-minus now, it's time for Planet Pizza. With lots of space for fun, there's room for everyone. Don't be an alien to Planet Pizza. Space for fun. Planet Pizza. Planet Pizza.
Premier Movement. Move better, perform better, live better. Premier Movement is personal training redefined. Using group classes that demand accountability, action, and results. Visit PremierMovementND.com to learn how you can change your life today. While you're there, you can also see how to sign up for your first workout for free. PremierMovementND.com.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Pro Style Production Live Events specializes in making your event fun with a professional touch, whether it's a wedding, reunion, or party. Pro Style Productions event management takes the stress out of your event so you can sit back and enjoy. Contact Ben Barr from Pro Style Production today to discuss your event or visit ProStyleProduction.com. Pro Style Production Live Events. Let the pros handle it.
My name is Marshall Knott. I'm the manager of the UPS store here in Minot. I've had many customers express being frustrated with the P.O. box they once had. They didn't realize they couldn't have packages delivered to their P.O. box. It's why they now have a personal mailbox here at the UPS store. We'll accept the packages for you, and you can pick them up when it's best for you. For a more efficient business, visit us at the UPS store. We're at 1940 South Broadway or online at theupsstore.com.
Minot Hockey Boosters has one mission: to inspire teamwork, pride, and life lessons in the lives of all our members. Hockey is more than a sport, it's a way of life. The benefits of playing hockey from a young age last a lifetime. Visit MinotHockey.com for more information or to get signed up in the Learn to Play program today. Minot Hockey Boosters. The strength of the pack is the wolf. The strength of the wolf is the pack.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Century had a 3-point lead at halftime. They led 28-25. The Minot High win on a 14-0 run. And that solidified the win tonight for the Magi. Century never came back in the contest. Minot High goes on to a 61-48 win here tonight at the Magic City campus auditorium or inside their gymnasium. This place was full for senior night tonight. 7 seniors are recognized for the Magi. They go on to the victory tonight to improve the region record to 14-6. They lock in, the number 3 seed in the West region. Century's going to have to wait to find out their fate if they're going to be number 5 through number 7, because they fall tonight to 11-9 after tonight's loss to Minot High. Scoring looks like this. Jordan LeBeau for Century had 2. Trahan came into the contest and hit a 3-pointer. He had 3. 8 for Ryan Erickson. 15 for Cade Feeney to lead the scorers for Century. 4 for Griffin Jensen, and Anthony Doppler had 5 in the contest. Feeney leads the way with 15. Minot High tonight, they're led by 15 from Easton Larson. He had 4 in the first half. He was solid in the second half. He went 5 for 5 from the charity stripe tonight. Larson has 15 to end the way. Jackson Gunville ends the night with 12. 10 for Derry Lentz. 14 for Deontay Martinez. Tucker Olson ends up with 5 tonight. Caden Johnson with 4. And Derek Descent ends up with 1 in the contest here tonight.
It's time for the Minot's Finest Collision Center stars of the game. Minot's Finest Collision Center. We are Minot's Finest.
Well, there's plenty of guys that could get this award here tonight, but in my mind, it's Easton Larson, number 40 for Minot High. He's going to be selected as Armont's finest. Star of the game tonight, Easton Larson's going to get the credit with 15 points tonight. He was good at both ends of the floor. His rebounding and his ability to go up against the bigs for Century down low tonight make him my star of the game. He ends up with 15 tonight. And the Minot's finest collision center star of the game tag on his back here tonight. Don't forget to join us this week on the PSP Network for Minot High Magicians Hockey. The state tournament preview show tomorrow night at 8 p.m., followed by the broadcast from the state tournament starting on Thursday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Planet Pizza pregame show will be at right around 2:15. You'll have to visit Pro Style Productions Network Facebook page just to make sure. 30 minutes after the first game at the state tournament from the Shields Arena in Fargo on Thursday, we'll have the Planet Pizza pregame show coming your way. Don't forget to join us for the preview show tomorrow night from Fargo, 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Should be a fun show as we'll have Ryan Cunningham from the east side of the state on with Larry McFall and myself to preview the state high school hockey tournament for the boys and the girls. WDA basketball is up next here for the Magicians. They get it rolling with a win here tonight. They get the win over Bismarck Century, 61-48. That improves Minot High's record on the year to 14-6. Patriots fall to 11-9. Tournament time right around the corner. Thanks for joining us on the PSP Network here tonight. Make sure to like us on Facebook to stay up to date with everything Magi Sports. Final tonight, thanks to Easton Larson's 15, Martinez's 14, Jackson Gunfield's 12, and Darian Lentz's 10. The Magicians roll 61-48. That's the final tonight. Until tomorrow night at 8 p.m., I'm Nick Holbrook signing off from Magic City campus. Please have a good night and God bless.